Hi, and welcome to Yoga Therapy with Ashley. I'm Ashley, social worker and yoga therapist. In today's practice, we're doing a lazy hip release using gentle somatic movement and rest. Instead of forcing the body to open, we'll let awareness and gravity do the work. This slow, effortless approach helps unwind deep tension in the hips, calm the nervous system, and invite emotional ease. All you need is a comfortable place to lie down and permission to rest. Let's begin. We're going to go through a series of somatic poses. We'll be in each of the poses for about a minute. So let's come down to side lying. Come down onto your right side using your arm as a pillow. Knees are going to be in line with your hips, and then your ankles are in line with your knees. Make sure the hips are stacked and you feel stable. The top shoulder is going to be moving with the breath. I'm placing my hand here so you can see how it moves. Inhale, the shoulder is going to move back into space. Exhale, it's going to move forward. Inhaling, moving back. Exhale, moving forward. Kind of like a half cat-cow. Inhaling back. Exhale, forward. Slow breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. Inhaling and exhaling. So just moving at your own pace, matching the flow of your breath with these little movements. Good. Last one. And come back to neutral. Now the shoulder is going to move up towards the ear. So you're going to inhale, shoulder up towards the ear. Exhale, release it away. Inhale up. Exhale down. And moving with the breath. And close your eyes or gaze down. Try to keep your awareness inside the body. Good. One more. And exhale. Now 3 shoulder circles in each direction. And just breathing freely. Good. And reverse. Great. Now for hip movements. We're going to moving the top hip. You're going to inhale and move it back. Exhale, move it forward. So it's very slight. Inhale it back. Exhale it forward. And we're just moving the top hip. Inhale it back. Exhale forward. Good. Exhale down. Okay. And come back to center. Now the hip is going to move up as you inhale and exhale down. So I have my hand here just so you can see it's very subtle. So inhale up, exhale down. And just pretend like you have a marker, right? And you're inhaling over above you, exhaling, drawing the opposite direction. Good. Inhaling up, Exhaling down. Great. One more. And exhaling down. Now, we're going to try and make the figure 8. So, imagine in your brain, you're going to be moving the hip up, over to one side, making the cross, moving around, and coming up to the 8. And let's try going for 3 in each direction. And just doing the best that you can. And you can breathe any way you want because it's confusing as it is, at least for me. Okay. Now, you're going to moving the hip and shoulder at the same time. Inhale, and you're going to move the shoulder back. And then exhale, the hip is going to move forward. And then you're going to switch. Exhale, shoulder's going to move forward, hip's going to move back. Inhale, switch. And exhale, switch. And that's it. Breathing with the movement. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. One more. And exhale. And come back to center. Now let's switch sides. Meaning on the opposite side, bring the knees in line with the hips and ankles in line with the knees, resting the head on the arm. You can place the hand in front of you or on your thigh. Starting with the shoulder, you're going to inhale, shoulder back. Exhale, shoulder forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Good. Inhale and exhale. Moving with the breath. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Good. And one more. Great. Now, shoulder is going to move up towards the ears as you inhale. Exhale, release it down. Inhaling up. And exhaling down. Inhaling. Exhaling. Just combining movement and breath, very gentle. Good. Inhaling up. Exhale, release down. Shoulder circles. Making 3 in each direction. And then reverse. Great. Now for the hip movements. Top hip, you're going to inhale and it's going to move back. Exhale and it moves forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale back. And exhale forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Great. And coming back to center. Now, the hip is going to move up as you inhale and then move down as you exhale. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhale up, exhale down. Just moving with your breath. And you should be feeling a lot of spaciousness now into the torso and abdomen. Good. Let's meet back to center. All right. So now we're going to be moving the shoulder and hip at the same time. And the shoulder is going to inhale. You're going to move the shoulder back and the hip forward. Exhale and switch. Inhale, shoulder back, hip forward. Exhale, shoulder forward, hip back. And inhaling and exhaling. Letting the breath guide the movement. Good. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. Now let's roll over onto our backs. So coming down, bent knees, and just feet out nice and wide as the mat. And for this, you're going to be doing a pelvic tilt. You're going to be inhaling and arching the back so you can fit your hands underneath the small of your low back. And then as you exhale, you're going to press the waist into the mat. And then inhaling and exhaling. And you can just have your hands to your side, inhaling, exhaling. As you inhale, feel the belly rise, arching the back, exhaling, navel in, waist in towards the mat. Good. Okay, and one more. And come to a neutral spine. Now for this next one, you're going to inhale and you're going to lift one hip off the ground. Exhale, release down. Inhale, switch the other. So you're going to press into that foot. So I'm going to press into my left foot and lift the hip. Exhale. Inhale, right foot. Exhale, release back down. So we're shaking the pelvis from side to side very gently with the breath. Inhaling, exhaling center, and inhaling, exhaling center. You don't want to lift too much. Not here to strain the muscle. Lightly press, tilt the pelvis. Exhale, center. Great. Couple more. Okay. Now with the feet wide, feeling the stability beneath you, you're going to be opening up one knee. So you're going to inhale and externally rotate that hip open. Exhale, bring the knee back up where it was. And inhale, release the other leg down. Exhale, center. Inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale, other side. And exhale. And now you're going to keep your feet the width of the mat, and you're just going to be opening and closing the thigh. So one will stay neutral and the other will just open towards the side, and that is going to be the inhale. You're going to exhale, bring it back to center. Inhale, open the other side. Exhale, center. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, opening. Exhale, center. You don't want to come down too far. It's very gentle. Inhale, open gently. Exhale, center. Easy movements. Good. Okay. Let's do one more each side to even it out. And now back to center. Let's do 3 hip rotations just here. So we're just moving the hips, tilting the pelvis 3 times each direction. Hula hoop on the ground. And then switching. 3 times. Good. Now for a supported rest, making temple, allow the knees to fall in towards the midline, hands out to the side, taking deep breaths in and out the nose. Allow the body to rise and fall with the breath. Begin to feel more ease into the upper back and shoulders, relaxing the back of the neck. Feel the softness in the belly and the side body as the breath flows in and out, in and out. Allow the exhale to lengthen. And then slowly begin to stretch out onto the mat. And reaching your arms back behind you. Okay. Let's roll over to one side. And press our way up. Meeting with hands in prayer in front of the heart. Grace and gratitude. Namaste. Notice how your hips and lower body feel now. Softened, supported, and spacious. This is the power of releasing through rest. When the body feels safe, it naturally lets go. Thank you for practicing with me today. If this practice supported you, consider subscribing for weekly videos that blend yogic wisdom with mind-body practices for holistic healing. New videos drop every Friday. I'll see you next time.